3 years ago, my father told me he wanted to kill someone. One word, Mr. Holmes, and it changed my world forever. Just one word.
What word?
A name.
What name?
I can't remember. I can't remember who my father wanted to kill. And I don't know if he ever did it.
You've changed. You no longer top up your town and your roots are showing. Letting yourself go.
Do you ever look in the mirror and want to see someone else?
No. Do you own an American car?
I'm sorry?
No, not American. Left-hand drive, that's what I mean.
No, why do you ask?
Not sure, actually. Probably just noticed something.
Are you okay?
Oh, of course you don't own a car. You don't need one, do you? Living in isolation, no human contact, no visitors.
Okay, how do you know that?
It's all here, isn't it? Look, cost cutting's clearly a priority for you. Look at the size of your kitchen, teeny tiny. Must be a bit annoying when you're such a keen cook.
I don't understand.
Hang on a minute. I was looking out of the window. Why was I doing that?
I don't know.
Me neither. Must have had a reason. It'll come back to me. Presumably you downsized when you left your job, and maybe when you ended your relationship.
You can't know that.
Of course I can. There wasn't anything physical going on, was there? Quite some time, in fact. There, see, it's obvious.
You can't tell things like that from a piece of paper.
I think I just did, didn't I? I'm sure that was me.
How?
Dunno. Just sort of happens, really. It's like a reflex. I can't stop it. Coat.
I don't have a coat.
Yeah, that's what I just noticed. I wonder why.
Who are you talking to?
Piss off.
So what do you think?
Of what?
My case.
Oh, it's way too weird for me. Go to the police. They're really excellent at dealing with this complicated sort of stuff. Tell them I sent you. That ought to get a reaction. Night-night.
Please, I have no one else to turn to.
Yes, but I'm very busy at the moment. I have to drink a cup of tea.
Just means hand back.
Stop! Wait! Your life is not your own. Keep your hands off it. Do you hear me? Off it. Off it.
Sorry? What? What are you talking about?
Your skirt.
My skirt?
Look at the hem of it. That's what I noticed. Sorry. Still catching up with my brain. It's terribly fast. Those markings, you see them? You only get marks like that by trapping the hem of your skirt in a car door, but they're on the left-hand side, so you weren't driving, you were in the passenger seat.
I came in a taxi.
There is no taxi waiting in the street outside. That's what I checked when I went to the window. And you've got all the way to the door and not made any move to phone for one, and look at you. You didn't even bring a coat in this rain. No, well, that might mean nothing, except with the angle of the scars on your left forearm, you know, under that sleeve you keep pulling down.
You never saw them?
No, I didn't, so thank you for confirming my hypothesis. I don't really need to check that the angle's consistent with self-harm, do I?
No.
Then you can keep your scars. I want to see your handbag.
Why?
It's too heavy. You said I was your last hope, and now you're going out into the night with no plan on how you're getting home. And a gun. Chips.
Chips?
You're suicidal. You're allowed chips. Trust me. It's about the only perk.
You see the fold in the middle? For the first few months, you kept this hidden, folded inside a book. Must have been a tightly packed shelf going by the severity of the crease. So, obviously, you were keeping it hidden from someone living in the same house at a level of intimacy where privacy could not be assumed. Conclusion, relationship. Not anymore, though. There's a pinprick at the top of the paper. For the past few months, it's been on open display on a wall. Conclusion, relationship is over. The paper's been exposed to steam and a variety of cooking smells, so it must have been on display in the kitchen. Lot of different spices. You're suicidal, alone, and strapped for cash. Yet you're still cooking to impress. You're keen, then. Kitchen is the most public room in any house. And since any visitor could be expected to ask about a note like this, I have to assume you don't have any. In You've isolated yourself.
Tiny.
Well, look, the fading pattern on the paper, it's not much, but it's enough to know your kitchen window faces east now. Kitchen notice boards. By instinct, we place them at eye level where there's natural light. Now look, the sun's only struck the bottom 2/3, but the line is straight, so that means we know the paper is facing the window. But because the top section is unaffected, we know the sunlight can only be entering the room at a steep angle. If the sunlight was able to penetrate the room when the sun was lower in the sky, then the paper would be equally faded top to bottom. But no, it only makes it when the sun is at its zenith, so I'm betting that you live in a narrow street on the ground floor. Now, if steeply angled sunlight manages to hit eye level on the wall opposite the window, then what do we know about the room? The room's small.
Oh, Big Brother is watching you.